A section of a Long March 5B rocket like this one, which was used to deliver part of a Chinese space station into orbit last week, is tumbling out of control above the planet. There are fears it could bring with it a shower of scorching metal debris when it falls back to Earth. And this map gives you an idea of where the debris might fall. In theory, everywhere from Newfoundland in Canada to New Zealand could be affected, although the law of averages suggests the debris is most likely to come down somewhere in the sea near the equator. China says the risk of damage is extremely low.
It is most likely to fall potentially in water. 70% of the globe's surface is covered by ocean, so the likelihood of it falling on a very densely populated area is small. It's more likely that it would fall into the water. There have been some projections that it will land over northeastern Africa tomorrow, perhaps Sudan. Sudan is 50% desert. It's within the Sahara, and it's sparsely populated. There are about 42 million people who live in Sudan. But again, there are so many factors that go into where this rocket and where the remnants of the rocket could land. Everything from solar flares from the sun, making it so that it would go off kilter and move several miles from where they're projecting it. Well, as far as governing outer space, there is an agreement. A United Nations Space Liability Convention came up with some rules where if there is a problem or a disaster in space, one country could pay reparations to another. So it's possible that China would have to pay for any damage that could be a result of this rocket and the debris coming down. As far as creating new tensions between the U.S. and China, I think it's more likely that this would create more discussion. When speaking before the press yesterday, the White House press secretary really didn't lay blame to China, so perhaps using vocabulary that wasn't pointed and wasn't dramatic might be they might really be trying to temper this in order to not spark new tension with that country.
Chinese state media have reported that remnants of China's biggest rocket landed in the Indian Ocean on Sunday. That puts an end to days of speculation over where the debris would hit and anxiety of it possibly landing on human-populated areas. CCTV said that most of the rocket was burnt up as it re-entered the Earth's atmosphere before reportedly landing west of the Maldives. The U.S. Space Command confirmed its re-entry over the Arabian Peninsula, though it said it was unclear if the debris fell on land or water. It also said it would not be releasing the exact site of impact. The rocket, one of China's Long March 5 series, blasted off from China's Hainan Island at the end of April. It's part of a series of missions that will shuttle material or possible crew from Earth to space in order to build a permanent Chinese space station by 2022.